Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Maui. It is April 20th, 2015, 7:20 in the morning. Ho'okipa Beach right behind me. Thought we'd talk about some sales training and some processes. Now, I was on the phone talking to my mom yesterday, and she's an artist, and we were talking about how over time art develops, and it's just like the sales processes. Over time, as you're going through your process and your skills and you're doing what you're doing, you're going to develop, and there's going to be times where you look back at your capabilities and you look back at the things that you did previous, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I mean, I grew so much. So it's a good idea to keep some video about what you're doing and what's going on. That way you have something to take a look at and go backwards on. Now, a lot of times salespeople will take a look and they'll go, I just don't want to watch that and I don't want to see it, but it really does help you determine, like, if you started here and now all of a sudden you're over here, it shows your growth and it shows your capability. So, you know, understand that no matter what skill, no matter what talent, no matter whatever the thing is that you're doing, you're gonna develop over time. And I take a look at my first YouTube video and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so horrible, I don't wanna watch it. Now that I have 500 videos on YouTube, I'm probably gonna take a look at one of those videos, you know, 500 from now and go, oh my goodness, look how much I've grown. So, you know, the mistake that people make is they think that that learning is done in a vacuum, that all of a sudden they take classes, they read books, they listen to CDs, they watch DVDs, and they're here, and then the next thing, all of a sudden they're over here, and it just doesn't work that way. There's all sorts of failure, there's all sorts of success, there's all sorts of aha moments, and things develop over time, and it's just something you need to understand and something you need to know. So, you know, thinking that, like, you know, all of a sudden that, man, I should be at this point and everybody else is over here, it's kind of silly, because you're thinking, like, if I've done this and I've accomplished this, then everybody else should be at the same point as me. But, you know, learning happens over time. It doesn't happen instantly. It doesn't happen in a vacuum, okay? So just understand that, you know, there's not, just because you've taken a class or just because you've taken a course doesn't mean that that's all you need to do. It means you have to go out in the field and you have to develop that talent, you have to develop that skill. You know, farmers don't, like, give up after the first year and go, you know what, I planted crops last year, I don't have to worry about it this year. It's a continuous thing, it's a continuous method. It's the same thing with learning, and, you know, just take from it, hey, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep my skills sharp, I gotta keep taking classes, I gotta keep learning. But the thing is, you have to implement what you learn or else it doesn't do you any good, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there is a subscribe button. Subscribe. Then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Maui, April 20th, 2015. We'll see you soon. Hey, you know what? Here's what I'll do is I'll let you take a look. Usually there's a bunch of kite surfers out there and a bunch of people surfing. It's just not happening today. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.